Hello to my dear, sweet, beloved people. Hi. To be honest, I don't think the mic does much, but it feels nice to hold on to something while I'm yapping. And it actually does much. It's a mic. Like, sorry, it's not like a Rode fucking expensive ass mic, but it's still a mic, right? Better sound quality. I don't know. Anyways, welcome to an episode of me yapping online. What I like to do the most in my life. As you see, I have made myself look presentable for this video. Hey. I mean, I'm still in my sweats, but I'm wearing a very nice sweat, bitch. This is fucking Chrome Hearts. I mean, of course it's fake, but still. Still, I've cut my hair. And don't get me wrong, I think the curls are curling more. I definitely really needed a haircut. Because when I tell you the ends were not ending. The ends were dead, babe. Like they were dead. But I don't know, I was still a little bit sad. I hate it when I cut my hair and it actually gets shorter. like what's that about? I have changed the entire decoration of my place for this video. So you better hit that like. I have moved furnitures. As you could assume, this couch was facing the TV, of course. We're not fucking maniacs. But I was fucking moving couches for this video. So if someone comes up right now, because I live with my parents, my parents live downstairs, so I'm actually very blessed and I'm so grateful that I get to have my own little space. But when I want cuddles and kisses, I could just go to my mommy and daddy. That kind of sounded weird, but anyways, so yeah, I'm very blessed to have that. Also, I'm bloating right now. Today is actually the day that I was supposed to get my period, but I didn't, and I haven't. So maybe the next video will be me buying baby stuff. I don't know. If I want to give you a little sneak peek of how I've been doing. Every morning, I make myself an iced caramel macchiato. The farsi just popping up. Anyways, yeah. Every morning, I make myself one of those. So I have my coffee. And then, babe, I follow it up with 2 or even 3 cups of tea. So I think that kind of explains where I'm at, like mentally. And listen, it's not that I'm doing bad necessarily. Like, there's nothing that I could like pinpoint and say, okay, that's what is messing me up. The thing is, I have a lot on my mind right now because I graduated college. Thank you. Stop cheering. Don't be happy. This is the worst thing that has ever happened to me, bro. When I tell you, I have never been this stressed in my entire life. I feel like till college, like till you finish college, everything is kind of like obvious. Like it's still not. Like still no one knows what the fuck they're doing. But like as a person who knew I wanted to go to college, I wanted to graduate, it was pretty obvious for me. It was just a matter of what major I want to go in. But when it ended, it's kind of like everything is up to you from now on. Like it is so vague to me, like what the rest of my life would look like. And there are just so many different paths that you could choose. Like, you could get married. I'm serious. That's an option. I mean, no one wants to marry me right now. I mean, I could find a traditional husband, maybe, like traditional marriage. I don't know. I mean, I could do that. I could get into drugs. I'm serious. The opportunities are endless. But these past 4 years, I've gone to college. I had my pretty little, like, part-time job, whatever. I was chilling, you know? I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I felt like I was on the right path. But from now on, I don't know what the fuck to do. So I've started to get into journaling. I have always been against journaling and like planning, but the other day I was talking to my sister, aka my therapist, and she was like, "Hey, you're going insane. you should try writing stuff so that it gets out of your brain and like it gets onto the paper." And honestly, I feel like I'm still very rookie with it. So look, this is my Hello Kitty journal, and this is my Winnie the Pooh notebook. It's actually like a notebook, but I've made it into a journal. Beware, if your name gets into the Hello Kitty journal, you're done, babe. Oh my god, you're fucking done. Okay, I love this so much. Wait, let me get a thumbnail with my beautiful beloved Hello Kitty journal. Okay, slay. Yeah, so I've been trying to get into that. Please comment if you have any tips or anything, and I will update you guys on that. And also, I quit my job, which was insane. I think it was the most impulsive thing I've done, because I was just randomly like, yo, I quit my job, and all of my friends and family were like, why? Especially my family. My family were freaking the fuck out. I was like, chill. Like, it's okay. Is it though? I don't know. I just felt like I've been doing my little part-time teaching job for 3 years now, and I don't know. I just needed that, like, I was so used to everything. I needed to come out of my comfort zone. I'm sounding a little cheesy right now, but that's actually how I was thinking. I was just like, yo, you're so used to this job, and you know that it's not fulfilling you anymore. So why are you still doing it? Like, why are you even in this environment? I feel like I've outgrown it a lot. Like, don't get me wrong, I love my job. I love teaching. It has always been like a passion of mine, but I feel like, I don't know, it was time for me to switch it up a little. At least a little, babe. So yeah, I did that. And you know what? The thing is, at first I was like, okay, Perinas, first find a job and then quit the job that you have. But I feel like the job that I had was kind of time consuming. It didn't give me the time to be able to look for another job. And I've always been that bitch who likes to do everything. You know, I like making content. I have to go to the gym. I have to meet up with my friends. You know, I've always been a girl that wanted to have everything and have time for everything. And I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know. But I feel like if you want to improve one aspect of your life, you have to kind of cut back on the other things a little bit. So that has always been a struggle of mine. So yeah, I was like, okay, you're not quitting this job because you're used to the money and you're scared. So, and that's why you're not even looking for a job. So then quit this job so that you have to, so that you will go broke and you will have to look for a new job that fulfills you. I feel like that's the most Gen Z thing I've done so far. Seriously though. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Please don't take take advice from me, I beg of you, please don't. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And honestly, who does? I feel like a big part of adulthood is realizing that no one knows what the fuck they're doing. And that is very concerning. To be honest. Cause how what are we supposed to do? Have you seen that saying that says, when you're a teenager, you're always like, don't tell me what to do. And when you grow older, you're just like, can you please tell me what the fuck to do with my life? And that's where I exactly am right now. As you guys know, I have older siblings. I have an older brother and an older sister. So they have always been kind of like my role model. As the youngest child, I feel like you kind of idolize your older siblings a lot. And you sometimes forget that they're just human beings and they're doing life with you. They're doing life for the first time. So it's not always healthy to idolize someone that much, I feel like. But I do. And they're my therapists. So yeah, I was literally at 3 a.m. I was like, yo, what should I do? And they were like, with what? And I was like, with my life. Yeah. Great times. This feeling is kind of new to me because I've always been a very chill person, I would say. Everyone always tells me wow, Parinas, how do you not give a fuck? How are you so nonchalant? It's not that I don't give a fuck. I don't feel like anything and everything deserves a reaction. I actually don't also give a fuck, but I feel like that's why this feeling of stress and anxiety is kind of new to me. I feel like prior to this age, the kind of stress that I've dealt with was I don't know, an exam that I've had to do, or an exam I had to take. Grammar, bitch. I don't know, something tangible, something that I could pinpoint and be like, okay, that's why I'm nervous. But now there are a million billion things that I'm nervous about, but you can't really point a finger on it and be like, okay, that's the problem there. That's where my anxiety is coming from. No, babe, it's everything all at once. It's fair to say I have been losing it a little. So yeah, if you guys want a tutorial on how not to give a fuck, I could do that because you bitches need that, or guys even. You guys give way too much fucks about everything, and I could do a fucking series of tutorial on how to not and stop and be nonchalant like me. Don't get me wrong, caring is beautiful, but you need to realize what to care about and what you give your energy to. So, if you guys want a tutorial on that, comment below, babe. When I wear sweatpants, I become kind of flirty. I'm just come to daddy. Okay, I need to stop. Anyways, I feel like this video was pretty serious. I need to do some crazy stupid shit to make it less serious, because serious conversations always make me uncomfortable. I'm like, why are we talking about serious things that matters? Let's distract ourselves from what actually really matters. I swear to God, that's what I always do with guys. When I get obsessed with a guy, and I just quickly realize that there is something much more important that I'm avoiding dealing with, and I'm just getting upset with about if some fucker texted me or not, about who this fucker is following today. Cause trust, babe, I don't give a fuck. I'm not saying I don't care about people I date, of course, but my brain does this a lot. Like everyone's brain does that. You keep obsessing over things that don't matter to avoid thinking about what actually matters, because that's the more comfortable choice. It's much easier to be like, oh, why did Mr. X didn't text me today? Why? That's so much easier to obsess on. But thinking, oh, what should I do with my fucking entire life? What if I fail as a human being? That is so hard to actually reflect on. Anyways, the lighting is doing me justice, cause damn, I love being blonde now. I don't know, I just want to be blonde for the rest of my life, and I actually want to go a little blonder. Anyways, I've been having a lot of guy problems recently, but I feel like that's what I'm doing. I actually don't care about these little monsters. I'm sorry, I'm not a man eater at all. I'm not a man hater, not by any means. But me personally, the experiences that I've had recently with men have not been pleasant. Let's just say that. And I feel like on a normal day, I would be like, whatever, fuck you. Like, bye, you're horrible. Always, that's the thing. I don't associate how people treat me with my self-worth. Like, let's say someone cheats on you. Why would you say, what did I not do for them that it made them cheat on me? Like, babe, that has nothing to do with you. That just means they're a fucking cheater. Like, my mind really can't comprehend the fact that some people, when someone does them wrong, they are like, okay, something is wrong with me, and that made them do that to me. No, babe, that just means they're an awful person. Like, why? Recently, I've been kind of like, damn, why are you like this? Like, I've been trying to fix people. I'm like, what? Stop being like that. But that's again me obsessing over things that don't matter to avoid dealing with stuff that matters. I feel like that's the way of me distracting myself. I feel like it's always really much easier to just observe other people's problems instead of our own. Because who wants to face the fact that we're not perfect? Like, who wants to actually face the fact that, babe, you have issues you need to solve? Anyways, thank you so much for watching. My phone is exploding. I've deleted everything. Please comment below what you want to see from me. Please. Thank you so much for watching. Love you. I am literally in love with you if you watch my videos. Kisses to your forehead. Yeah, I talked English in this one. I feel like you guys keep telling me to talk in Farsi, but the English videos I feel like get more views, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Just let me know. Do you want me to talk English, Spanish, Arabic, whatever you want, babe? I will do it. Pookie. Bye. Take care. I love you.